Hyphens, a la Shmoop. Today is the day of days. At long last, Greg is going to meet his girlfriend Cindy's parents. Is he nervous? Of course. After all, Cindy's dad is the local sheriff. But Greg isn't as unsure of himself as, say, a hyphen faced with the word email. Or should that be e-hyphen mail? Well, we normally see hyphens in two places. Say a line meets the margin right in the middle of a word. We'd put a hyphen where the word gets cut off to show that the word continues on the next line, like at the natural break line there. Yeah. We also find hyphens joining compound words. Now, the rules for compound words are a little weird. Basically, there's a lot of flip-flopping. We might start with an open compound, which consists of two separate words. A couple of years later, the lords and ladies of the English language may decide that said open compound should become a hyphenated compound, or even a closed compound, which is where the two words become one, no hyphen necessary. Yeah, that's what happened there. If this doesn't seem completely confusing, keep in mind that open compound words that have completed the transition into closed compound words can morph back into open compound words and vice versa, with phases as a hyphenated compound in between. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Pretty weird. Yep. All right, given all the back and forth when it comes to compound words, it's best to just pick up a dictionary and see what it has to say when they're not trying to decide whether to hyphenate or not. While Merriam-Webster tells us some of the words that automatically come with hyphens, we might sometimes choose to place a hyphen between two words in order to avoid confusing the reader. So say we have this sentence. Right before lunch, Greg was attacked by Cindy's mom's floppy hyphen-eared dog. The words floppy and eared describe the killer pooch. When we hyphenate these two words so they read floppy hyphen eared, this sentence makes sense. The dog has floppy ears, which doesn't stop it from being a menace. However, if we left floppy and eared as two distinct words describing the dog, our readers would imagine a mutt that was both floppy and eared, whatever that means. Like, how many dogs don't have ears? Anyway, in this case, placing a hyphen between floppy and eared keeps our readers from thinking we don't know what the heck we're talking about. We do that a lot here around Shmoop. Hyphens can also be used to clarify pronunciation. If Cindy's mom mentions over lunch that she needs to repress her husband's uniform, the one he wears when he's out protecting truth, justice, and the American way, we know she's thinking of the word re-press, as in she needs to break the iron and starch out of the closet. The word repress, sans hyphen, without hyphen, means something completely different, as exemplified by Cindy's joking over lunch that she's had to repress the memories of all the boyfriends her dad has chased off over the years. In many cases, we use a hyphen when two adjectives appear just before the noun they modify. For example, Greg would like to have a long hyphen term relationship with Cindy, long term. The close hyphen minded sheriff, however, would like his daughter to have a different boyfriend. Well, if two adjectives appear after the noun they modify, then we don't use a hyphen. We just say, for example, that Greg wants his relationship with Cindy to last for the long term, but Cindy's dad isn't likely to allow that because he has a closed mind. We also use hyphens when joining prefixes to words that must be capitalized, or when joining single letters to words like this, or when writing numbers 21 through 99. See how little clever dashes there? Well, finally, we can use hyphens to string several words together to create a super hyphen special hyphen, never hyphen before hyphen seen adjective. Just don't do that very often because it gets, well, annoying. Kind of like Cindy's stuck hyphen in hyphen the hyphen dark hyphen ages dad. Yeah, bye.